Bro, Hollywood P reacts.
What's going on, YouTube? It's your dude Hollywood P back again for another video. Now, as always, folks, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Also turn on your post notifications so that you stay up to date on all of my latest uploads. Well, today we are going to be looking at the current situation of Zoe Spencer and DDG. You guys sent me a clip of DDG and Zoe together from the stream last night, which I did check out myself. Also, you guys sent me a clip of where they are currently as this video is being recorded. They're at Universal Studios, Hollywood, California. So we are going to take a look at this video here, and of course I'll give my spiel, my thoughts, and everything above. So let's check this video out and see what is going on with Zoe and DDG.
That's so big. That's so big.
That's crazy.
Sorry, that's so big.
What?
Wow.
Oh.
It's rides everywhere.
So we want to go in the mouth?
Let's try it. We might have to connect to Wi-Fi though. This is a good ride though. A lot of girls in your check. Ew.
You didn't even like. What you mean? Though I do have some women.
That's girl versus girl. I can't do nothing.
He's alright. He's alright. We gonna be nice to me today, chat. Cause I got my chat here, and my chat will whoop y'all. Okay?
Show my pee.
They said ugly, 2 out of 10. Invisible.
Invisible.
Ew. 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 Can't go wrong with all black. He only has. Wait, is this the Wait, this
I
is.
got the golden ticket.
All right. Okay. So let's talk about it. Well, DDG and Zoe have been together for the past couple of days, on and off. I think Zoe's on Black Boy Max's stream doing something. I saw her with Jay Cinco and a bunch of other people. Now, the way I feel about this situation, I know you guys thinking something that's more than maybe than what it is. Are DDG and Zoe messing around? Possibly. I mean, when you look at the time, I think last night they were on stream, I think up until maybe like 5 a.m. or something like that. I think they've been doing the studio sessions and the Taco Tuesday or whatever they had before. So they've been constantly around each other. Did she spend the night last night? Possibly so. I don't see the point of her, going to DDG's mom's mansion now. Of course, it was the old DDG mansion. And then leaving, going home, go to sleep for a few hours, and come back to the same thing just to ride with DDG. I'm pretty sure she slept there. Now, were they intimate or anything? They were both drinking heavy last night. Let's get that on. Let's just talk about it. They had about 10 or 11 shots apiece. Plus, they put alcohol in the food they was eating. And they were sipping on, I think, Don Julio or something. I don't know. They were sipping on something that gets you real tore up, if you know what I'm saying. So, did something happen last night? Possibly. Because the way that Zoe was acting, I don't know how she is like off camera, but on camera, it just seems like that's how she normally acts. Is she really attracted to DDG, or does DDG have the mouthpiece that could connect the dots where him and Zoe did something last night after stream? Because from the last thing I remember is that Zoe and DDG was drinking, eating food that had liquor in it, and then the final moment was them firing up a blunt. So what happened after that? And then you see them together today, and it looks like she never went home. I don't know how many bedrooms is in the DDG mansion, and the DDG mom's mansion now, Miss Tanya, Mama DDG. I don't know how many rooms is in that mansion, and I don't know, because there's a bed in the actual streaming room as well. So let's look at everything. Okay, so you got DDG, who hasn't probably been active with a woman in a while. He's just been around doing this thing. You haven't heard about him doing anything with any of the women in his videos. You got liquor, a lot of liquor all night long for hours and hours. You got a lot of flirtations happening. You have Zoe around with pretty much her butt out, with this tight little short set thing that she had on. I mean, folks, they might have. There's a 50-50 chance. There's a 50% chance that they didn't do anything, and there's a 50% chance that they did do something. Now, what am I thinking? Okay, so let's look at it like this. From the history of the old DDG and knowing what he's into, messing with a bunch of just random women, going crazy, used to be out in Hollywood with a load of girls just all in the car, 2 in the front passenger seat, 4 in the back. Straight up. Seen it with my own eyes. So if we're talking about that version of DDG, my boy went crazy last night. My boy would have went crazy last night. For real. But if we're talking about the new DDG post Halo, post Halle Bailey, post an older version of DDG, maybe not. Because you got to realize throughout DDG's whole blow up, the whole star rise from the YouTube situation, he's always been with different women. So a situation like this from last night, if Zoe was to stay at his house, doesn't necessarily mean he would do something like that, because he's used to doing it all the time. Women in and out, he's got plenty of money, strip club after strip club, strippers all at his house, personal invitations to he's been at the Hollywood parties. Like, he's not new to this. So I would say the early DDG, no doubt, Zoe Spencer would have been. But the new version of DDG, I don't even think it even phases him no more. He done seen so much of it before. He has been with tons of women. They're always around. He's always outside. But he's older now. It gets kind of boring doing that same routine. You know what I'm saying? So, but I think it's just good content. I know you guys probably thinking that he did do something, and I'm not completely knocking that he might have. There's still that small possibility that my boy is doing what he do with Zoe. So the conversation with the 10 shots of Don Julio, liquor in the food, both the beef and the shrimp, they poured liquor all in it, which I don't even know how it didn't explode in that kitchen. And him just not being active like that, far as we know, since Halle Bailey. Zoe definitely spent the night, in my opinion. I'm gonna say allegedly, because it would be stupid to pay what he said was $150 for a black truck to bring her over there. So you think he gonna send her back and then pay another $150 to bring her back to the same spot she was just at? And then he was kind of tripping over paying that $150 last night, from what I remember. Transporting her back to where her Airbnb or whoever she's staying with, and back and forth. It's stupid. If they go into Universal Studios the next day and they're there now, why would you send her back just to bring her back? And I'm sure she brought a bag with her with different clothes in it. So yeah, I'm gonna have to say that he might have, folks. I know that's what you guys want to hear. He might have done it. He might have done the do with Zoe. Not saying that it's because he was in his right mind. It's just they drunk so much liquor and smoked weed after that. They both were wilding. You understand what I'm saying? So you got two people, sleeping. Think about it. It's actually fun to see how far things can go, or just to sleep together in the same bed and just to see what happens. Whether if it's just like some friendly, like playing around type stuff, or something really transpiring in the bedroom. Not saying that it did, but it could have happened. But other than that, folks, that's all I got on this situation. We just have to keep an eye out on it. But DDG is making a lot of content with a lot of different females. So, but Zoe does seem to be his type. I'm not going to lie. But she could seem to be maybe a little overbearing to an introverted person like DDG. And it might just be something that he's just getting content out of. Because it's so many females that he involved with. He texting and calling and FaceTiming and stuff. So, could be nothing. But anyway, guys, we just have to stay tuned. I'm going to tap back in and check them out, see what they doing at Universal Studios, and maybe we'll have some more clues. But anyway, guys, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Also, turn on your post notifications. And as always, folks, holla back at your boy. Peace.